Ja, hallo und herzlich willkommen zu einer neuen Folge Ghostbusters. Da sind wir wieder. Wir haben im Museum schön randaliert und alles gerettet und sowas. Und oh, das Gemälde steht jetzt scheinbar hier bei uns. Ja, bitte mach. Arschloch. So, mal gucken.
What does this symbol mean?
Guys. Perfect fit.
It's not a constellation. It's a mandala.
I can't believe I never saw it before.
Okay, for 1 minute, pretend someone here doesn't know what a mandala is.
Mandala is like a spiritual labyrinth.
And this one looks like a spiraling system that feeds into each successive node along the line until it reaches a culmination point. Before he died, Shandor must have set some mechanism in place, similar to the antenna in
Gut,
Danny's
zwei.
building.
Entschuldigung.
To make that clear.
Zwei dieser Portale-Dinger haben wir ja schon ausgeschaltet.
To the destructive form.
That's right, Peter.
Wow.
Da ist ja doch was drauf, Keule. Mensch, geil.
One right eventually, didn't I? I mean, just math.
Alright, I'm just speculating, but it's possible that ghosts are trapped in the system, funneled from node to node, and they get stronger and stronger until they reach the end, and then they...
Look, the first portal, the library. The second, the museum. And the third, the Sedgwick.
And that means the fourth portal must be right here.
The middle of the Hudson River?
Well, according to the mandala, yes.
It may need a little tweaking.
I don't know. Plenty of
Noch
bodies
mehr
in that
Portale.
river. Could become ghosts.
But what does this have to do with me? What did I do?
You were at the museum and the Sedgwick.
Maybe you were some sort of catalyst, accidentally setting things in motion.
Das hört man gerne als Frau, glaube ich.
You're
Du
saying
bist
this
ein
is my fault?
Katalysator.
You are blameless. What Egon meant to say was that you have some sort of connection to this thing, and we're going to go back to the Sedgwick and find out what. Isn't that right, Brainiac?
That's right, Peter.
Alyssa, do you remember where you were going when you were at the Sedgwick?
I was standing outside a room, 1221. Something was compelling me to go in, but I woke up just before the door opened. I ran out of there as fast as I could. And then some jerk tried to pick me
Wer
up in the
das
elevator.
bloß war.
Okay, you need to stay here where it's safe and where you can't set off any more cross-dimensional shockwaves, hot stuff. Here, read up on the Mandela, and the boys will check out the Sedgwick.
The boys. And what about you, superstar?
I'm gonna have you drop me off near Peck's office. Something tells me he's not quite what he seems.
Good idea. Meet us at the hotel when you're done.
Hello, Ghostbusters.
Los geht's.
Whoa.
Vorbei.
If this place were any more dead, we need a coroner.
Egon used to be a licensed coroner.
No kidding.
It's just a hobby now.
Closed until further notice by the Paranormal Contracts Oversight Commission. Peacock. Entrance into this establishment is strictly forbidden and is punishable
Also dürfen wir
by fine
offiziell
and
gar nicht rein, aber als ob uns das aufhalten würde, ich bitte euch.
What now?
This notice is for the general public. It doesn't apply to us.
Genau, so kann man es auch
We're
auslegen.
bonded contractors for the city.
So kann man's auch
Especially the Ghostbusters.
All right, heat 'em up. We'll melt our way in.
Wait, I have a better idea.
Good thinking.
Kann man es natürlich auch machen. Also ich habe die Schmelzidee besser gefunden. Ehrlich gesagt.
This is disappointing.
No. Disappointing is the Jets losing in the last 2 minutes. Not being covered in slime by phantom ghouls out to kill us doesn't exactly make me reach for a hanky. Why they shut down? You guys didn't bang the place up that bad last time you were here.
If this place is a mandala node, a few burnt walls and broken ceilings are the last thing that anybody's...
And smashed furniture, broken chandeliers, destroyed paintings, shattered vases, probably some minor structural damage.
Thanks, Egon. My point being that there's more to worry about here than some
Ja,
minor
das stimmt
cosmetic
allerdings.
issues.
Definitely a mandala node.
If we don't shut down Shandor's mandala soon, most of Manhattan will become as vacant as this. Not to mention also becoming a bastion of absolute mind-numbing horror for centuries to come.
Hey, I definitely don't lay out $2 grand a month for a 600 square foot walk-up to live in a bastion. Let's get to work.
Finde den Mandala-Knoten. Ah, ein kleines Erfrischungsgetränk.
It's
Was?
an ambush! Get him
What the
hot!
fuck?
Wait a minute, wait. I don't think they're a threat. They may only be residual hauntings.
I think Ray is right. They haven't crossed entirely into this dimension. They're just psychokinetic echoes, ghosts of ghosts, completely harmless.
Great. I was hoping to meet a friendly ghost someday, but I'll settle for harmless right now.
I'm getting a strong valence spike higher up in the building.
Alyssa said she was called to the 12th floor. Let's start there.
Und hier so die Geister. Und rum. Könnt ihr euch noch daran erinnern? Der Kreis schließt sich quasi, ja? In den ersten Folgen sind wir hier rumgelaufen und haben unsere ersten Geister gefangen. Naja, es sieht echt gruselig aus, wenn man so guckt, ja? Und dann stehen da auf einmal welche und guckt man direkt hin und sind sie weg.
Can we take the stairs?
Well, we can try climbing, but the last time we were here, a level 3 animator took out the bottom of the staircase.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot you weren't here last time, Winston. So no stairs, no elevators. Did you hear something?
Over there! Come on!
Was ist hier los?
I think we're dealing with a level 5 anchored ambusher. Be careful.
It went into the stairwell. We've got it cornered.
Help!
This is just how a level 5 anchored ambusher lures you in.
Oh.
The manager? What are you doing here?
Ghosts, monsters, everywhere.
There was another voice. A woman screamed. Are you alone in here?
Der zittert aber, der zittert, ey.
Just said ghosts and monsters everywhere. Does that sound like I'm alone?
He meant people.
Then yes, I think so.
Well, I guess that explains it.
Sure, there's no need to fear. These are just shadows, echoes of actual ghosts. They can't hurt you.
Come with us, sir. We can lead you to safety.
Los, geh mal. Du Blöde. Viele Videos jetzt, ne? Oha. Er sieht das Messer nicht, oder was? Also bitte.
God,
Someone you know?
I don't know. Most of the old staff knows the story of the Spider Witch, a professional widow who did unimaginable things in a room on the 12th floor back in the 1920s.
12. Stock, da wo wir hin müssen.
What are you still doing here? Why didn't you evacuate with everyone else?
I came back last night to retrieve some payroll records, but the hotel won't let me out. The door's shut on me, and the phones are down too.
That means we're trapped now too. And we have to hope that Peter figures out we're
Tschüss,
missing.
Wochenende.
There goes a weekend.
Not necessarily. The 12th floor is apparently the core of this node. If we can get the power back on, we can take the elevators.
If the elevators don't eat us.
Yes, if the elevators don't eat us.
Where are the circuit breakers for this place? We don't have a lot of time.
Breakers. In my office. But the city came and turned off most of our power after the electrical fire on the 3rd floor. There's no way to turn it back on from here.
That's inconvenient.
We've got to find some way to get the elevators moving.
There's a backup generator in the utility room, off the kitchen. It's for emergency blackouts.
Perfect. Let's give it a try. To the
To the
kitchen.
kitchen. Finde ich auch gut. Das nach wie vor übrigens schöne Grüße an Pachif an dieser Stelle. Danke für deinen Kommentar. Es freut mich, dass du jetzt dabei bist und hier zuguckst.
Watch out!
Boom. Bruder. Kaputt. Familie. Die verwandeln sich jetzt, wa? Diese Viecher. So wie zum Thema, hier passiert nichts.
Hold on! Behind
Da, guck. Ich komm mal raus.
Solid, kid.
So, noch mehr? Jo. Sorry.
That's not friendly.
Das ist jetzt scheiße, wenn die jetzt direkt vor einem stehen, den Boson-Fall. Boson-Fall, so ist das Ding. Ich hab's ganz vergessen gehabt.
I guess some of them apparently fulminate to this plane that doesn't seem like they're happy about it.
Right. Now, let's find that backup
Er
generator.
schreit wie eine Frau, ey.
The kitchen. Is it through here?
Yes, just down the hall.
Aha. Dann kenn ich doch alles hier. Hier war ich doch schon mal. Ist der Kopf schon wieder da?
Anyone there?
All right, guys, spread out. The utility room should be around here somewhere.
Oha.
In some dark, scary corner.
I know I've said this before, but be careful. I don't think we're alone.
Schleim. Geld. Aufsammeln. Oha. Hier schwebt schon wieder alles. Es ist dunkel. Stockenduster, ey. Hier ist Schleim. Die muss ich wegmachen, sonst kann ich da nicht langlaufen.
This place is wrecked. Did you and Beekman do all this when you were chasing slime?
No, this is a lot worse than they left it. This is the work of something big.
Scheiße.
When you say big, do you mean big, big?
At the very least. Maybe even bigger.
That sounds pretty big.
Webt alles.
The manager said there was a generator room around here somewhere. Look for a door.
Hier ist eine Tür. Hier ist die falsche Tür.
It has to be around here somewhere. Keep an eye out for a sign.
Ja, bitte mal. Correctly. Ja. Nehmt euch das zu Herzen. Niemals bücken, wenn ihr schwere Sachen hochhebt. Immer in die Knie gehen. Ist besser für euren Rücken. Lasst euch das vom alten Mann gesagt haben. Alles voll geschleimt und kaputt gemacht. Keine Ahnung, was hier los ist. Alles zugestellt. Hier sind Türen. Hier ist alles. Oh, oh. Hier flüstert irgendwer. Ich finde keine Tür. Schwebt alles. Aber kein. Doch hier. Generator Room. Ja. Wunderbar. Und gleich mal rein. Oh, in der Küche kriege ich Beklemmung, ey. Okay, hier unten wird es wahrscheinlich. Hier unten wird es wahrscheinlich auch nicht viel besser. Ich dachte, es kommt Schleim von der Decke.
Cadet found the emergency
Ja,
generator.
hallo.
Look around for a switch or something to start it up.
What's it look like?
Probably like a switch, or something that would start up
Ah.
a generator.
All right, Egon, but you should know I'm keeping score.
Ja, voll mit
What did I
Wasser.
say?
There's a lot of water on the floor. Watch out for static discharge when you activate the generator.
You mean to say he could be electrocuted after the power's back on?
Could happen. Outside chance.
Heißt, ich muss vor. Ist doch klar. Ratte. Das ist der Generator. Ich gucke mich trotzdem erstmal ein bisschen um hier. Ob ich hier irgendwas anschalte.
Ah, sweet music.
Ja, toll.
I'd recommend not stepping in that water. That sounds like an excellent recommendation.
Looks like that power cable is causing all the trouble.
Get it out of the water then.
Kann ich hier nicht.
I know this much. We're trapped down here like rats until that cable's out of the water.
How about some slime tethering?
Wo ist das Kabel? Da. Das irgendwie. Entlang.
Tether it up.
Ist raus? Nee, ist raus. What? Das war ja mal einfach, würde ich sagen.
The elevators should be working, unless something... Never mind, let's get back to the lobby.
So, die drei gehen vor zur Lobby schon mal. Wir machen an dieser Stelle schon mal einen Cut. Wir sehen uns morgen wieder. Wenn es euch gefallen hat, liked, teilt, kommentiert, abonniert und so weiter. Ihr kennt es mittlerweile. Also in diesem Sinne, bis zum nächsten Mal. Euer Klick. Tschüss.